was asked to participate in Feel Good Friday, one of the first thoughts that came to mind was a quote from my youngest son, Grant, when he was in 4th grade, when he was supposed to be doing his math homework. He yelled at me in the kitchen and said, "Hey, Mom, yesterday is a pond, today is a river, and tomorrow is the ocean." Now, I went in to the living room and said, "That's very profound. Let's write that down." And then we ultimately had to figure out why he wasn't doing his math. But that saying has stuck with me through all these years. It parallels Charles Dickens' Christmas carol, learn from the past, live in the present, and hope for the future. So if we learn from the past, that means we're to be reflective. Research tells us the power of reflection can separate extraordinary professionals from mediocre ones. This is reflection looking back without bias or regret. So take some time to sit with yourself, be honest with yourself, and know that being at the top of your game only comes when you extract from the past how to engage the future. Think about what surprised you, what frustrated you, or your failures in these times of reflection. Then live in the present. Be present and engaged. Research tells us that that is essentially mindfulness. So to be this mindful person, get lost. Find something that makes you stop watching the clock. Seek out awe, something that surprises you, thrills you, and finally take a risk. This is where I strive for improved humility, which includes that honest reflection again, recognizing and acknowledging the strengths of others, being open to learning and adapting, putting others' needs first, and going beyond being a good listener to ensure others actually feel heard and understood. And then that third step is hope for the future. I was privileged to be present recently for a dissertation defense by the fantastic Dr. Christopher Fries. He started with this quote from John W. Gardner that he brought to life for me in his dissertation defense. The first and last task of a leader is to keep hope alive. Research tells us hope is more than wishful thinking. It's variously described as a blend of optimism and willpower. It involves trust and is to look forward with reasonable confidence. So my wish for you this holiday season is you can take time and find yourself in yesterday's pond, today's river, and tomorrow's ocean.